Real quick, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to these two companies right here. The first one being Stake Rake. Now, these guys don't just make another ordinary rake like most companies. They're taking the idea of hand raking to the next level. The first thing they offer you is a beefier metal rod. You see, the biggest problem with most hand rakes out there is that they're made out of wood and plastic, and because of that, they're more likely to break faster, but not this rake. This rake is made out of 100% metal, thus it'll have a longer lifespan on your shelf. And in addition to that, they also offer something that is very unique that a lot of rakes don't offer, and that is the built-in stakes. With a couple twists of the handle, it pops out a stake that allows you to stick the rake into the ground. This is really innovative because a big problem with a lot of hand rakes, when you have to leave them unattended for a little bit, you actually have to either lay them on the ground or lean them against the wall. This eliminates that completely, and that was really a big selling point for me because it's very lenient on your back. I also want to say a big thank you to the folks at Cujo Yardware for hooking me up with a sweet pair of Cujos. In fact, as you can see, I've actually broken them out a little bit, and so far I have nothing but good things to say about them. They're just a really good shoe all around. I'd also like to thank them for not only supplying me with a pair of shoes, but also hooking Silverback up with a pair of shoes as well. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate your customer service, and just a really overall good product all around, and I'm really looking forward to putting these shoes through their paces in the 2019 lawn season. So both really good products. They will be linked in the description below. What's up, guys? I'm Jake the Lawn Kid. Welcome back to another weekend in the lawn. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to winterize your lawn equipment. Full disclosure here, when it comes to small engines and things like that, I really don't know that much. So all the stuff I'm going to be teaching you guys today is based on knowledge I've learned from watching a ton of YouTube videos. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. Along with that, I also have a ton of updates for you guys because I'm pretty sure you might notice a little bit of difference in the equipment back there. So I'm going to be talking about that today. Before we get into that, I have to go ahead and run to the gas station real quick. For what I'm doing today, it requires total accuracy, right? We cannot mess this up. We have to make sure that we get everything perfect so that our equipment starts off fresh next season.
So, Lawn Kid Nuts, take a right, Jake. You get to see how your Jake the Lawn Kid drives here.
This right here, this is my new trailer. It's a 12-foot box trailer, and it's by Transport. And this right here, this is my new truck. It's a Chevy 96 Suburban. Now, I know a lot of you guys, when you hear that, oh, 96, are you sure that's a good choice? Well, after hearing that it's been garage kept the entire time, I am confident to say that this truck looks and performs very well for how old it is. Check this out. Look, nice blue exterior again for 96. It looks really good. And then we come on in here and we take a look, and you can see we got blue interior too. So the entire thing, it's all blue. So we're pimping, my friends. So this truck here, this is gonna be a really good addition for my business. As you guys know, I've been going around the neighborhood for the past 2 years with a lawn tractor and a wagon to tow all my equipment around. So this is really gonna be a big upgrade. It's also going to allow me to increase route density. So overall, it's gonna be a great addition to the business to help me grow it even more. And then this right here, this is a brand new lawn tractor. Well, at least it's new to me. It was used, but not a lot. And it's in really good shape. So this is actually a level up from the lawn tractors that I had. So I actually went ahead and bought another lawn tractor off of one of my neighbors, and it was basically a step up from the model that I've been using, which is Craftsman LT1000, and I upgraded to the LT2000, the new one. And the reason I did that was because the 1000 just kept constantly breaking down because I've been using the heck out of it. And then what happened a couple months into using that new Craftsman LT2000, I got a little lazy with maintenance. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So while I was mowing a hill at one of my properties, the mower was low on oil, and because of that, the whole engine seized up. Rest assured, I did send it in for maintenance. I'm getting a brand new engine for it, so I'll be able to continue using that one along with this tractor here. Pretty sure a lot of you guys might remember this mower right here. This is a Snapper High Vac from what I've searched on the internet. And I gotta tell you, this is a stellar mower. I went ahead and mowed my lawn with it, and just within the first mowing, I have I have had a couple of leaves on there, as you'll see right now. It was fairly overgrown a little bit. This mower did really well, and I guess part of it has to do with the deck design, how it just kind of spirals up into the chute right here. And then in addition to that, it has a double blade system underneath, which I believe contributes to fast and improved mulching that comes with this mower. So it's in really good shape. The only thing I have to do to it though is I have to change the air filter, because the biggest problem I'm having with it right now is that when I pull it to start it, it takes me 8 or 9 attempts to get it running again after stopping it for a little bit. So that's one problem I have, but that's a simple fix. I'm pretty sure cleaning out the air filter and maybe running some seafoam through it, that should do it. One more thing I wanted to update you guys on. I got my roof line Christmas lights up and ready to go, and the reason I do that is because of the weather here. It's just so unpredictable. One day it's warm and it's rainy, and then the next day it's cold. We have snow and whatnot. Plus I have more Christmas lights than I'm going to be doing next weekend. I'm actually going to be doing a brand new video series on that, because I know a lot of you guys get tired of seeing this same old setup, this same old property. So this one's actually going to be taking place at my I'm going to show you guys how I like to winterize my equipment. Now, like I said, I'm not very experienced when it comes to small engines, but I do know a little bit based on some YouTube videos I've been watching. In fact, I'll leave a video that Stan the Dirt Monkey did very well explaining how to properly winterize your equipment. In fact, I'm going to be winterizing my equipment based off of that video. So if there's anything else you guys think I should add that might be beneficial for my equipment, I'd appreciate your feedback in the description below. The first thing I'm going to be doing is take the stabilizer of my choosing, and I just happen to have some of this Briggs & Stratton 5-in-1 product right here, and this is a really great product all around. It does a variety of things that are beneficial to your equipment, so if you'd like to pick some up, I will leave it in the description below. The recommended rate for this is about 1 to 2 ounces for every 2.5 gallons of gas. Just because I have a little bit left, I'm going to be conservative here. I'm going to go with the lower rate, 1 ounce per 2.5 gallons, and because I have 2 2-gallon gas cans and 1 2-gallon gas can, that's going to be about 6 ounces of product to go in the gas cans all together. So now I'm going to go ahead and dump this in here. So another good thing about staying at the lower rate is that it's better safe than sorry. And what I mean by that is that you don't want to put too much of one thing in a gas can. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to this stuff, so I'm better safe than sorry, right? So I'm going to go at the lower rate, and that gives me a little bit of leeway, because these gas cans, while I may say they're filled up perfectly, they're actually not. I actually have a little bit, I'm actually a little bit under 5 gallons, so going at that lower rate will provide me a little bit of leeway. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that in here. That's good enough for me. So we got it in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and agitate it. The most common mistake a lot of folks make when it comes to agitation is they get a little too aggressive with it. And what I mean is that they'll start yelling at it. Damn you, ethanol! Get out of the gas can! I don't need you screwing over my equipment all winter. Get the heck out! See? Too aggressive, right? That'll make it angry. That'll make it kind of bubble up a little bit. So I recommend that you do this. You know, not too aggressive, but also enough to get everything mixed up in there nice. So this next one here, pretty simple. I'm going at the lower rate, so I'm just going to dump whatever's left in here. I'll have to use something else for that third gas can there. I thought I had 6 ounces, but just a slight miscalculation. It happens all the time. So we'll dump whatever's left. Yep. We'll get that out of there. Whoop, sorry about that. That's tiring. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump the gas here into the gas tank. The idea being is that we want as little airspace as possible. Now we want some, but the idea here being is that we want to prevent condensation, which is water getting into your fuel. So if we leave enough room, that could happen. But again, we want to leave just a skosh so that it has a little bit of room to expand. Okay, that should be good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and run the engine for 5 minutes, and also probably drive it around a little bit. Remember, the idea is to get everything through the engine so that it can prevent corrosion and whatnot over the winter. Yeah, I'm not expecting it to start first.
that fuel indicator, boy. Woo!
One more thing and I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. I was able to get another follow-up at the project lawn. You guys remember the last time I was over there, I showed you guys the lawn was covered in leaves and I announced at the end of the video. Stay tuned later this week to see how we handle this problem. Fortunately, I just got busy with school and time got away from me. I wasn't able to get over there. I was able to correspond with the homeowner via text message and just tell him what I recommend he do. First thing I told him is definitely get those leaves off there, and that's what he did. He went ahead and blew them off. Now, I will admit he didn't get them all 100%, but that's okay. I told him just to mulch the rest in. I also recommended to him take your mowing height down a notch now that we're going to be approaching the final cut of the season. And in addition to that, I also recommended to him that on those steep areas like the slope where the grass is more vulnerable to laying over, is that he vary up his mowing pattern just to make sure that we don't have any problems with airflow. With that, I just wanted to go ahead and get that out to you guys, that we are getting things done at the project lawn and that I'm really looking forward to taking this to the next level come the 2019 lawn season. So with that, I'm Jake the Lawn Kid. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.